Hello there everybody, and welcome back to part 2 of the Annihilator qualifiers. So far in the qualifiers we've had Hypnobar, Wedge Sitter and the dangerous Black Bot make it through. So let's, without further ado, get on with the next qualifier fight, which includes this robot. Don't really know what to think about it, but this is its weaponry. Powerful, fast, it doesn't do too much damage, just because it normally just launches other robots way out of the way. A robot that featured in the last Annihilator, with this, a spinning weapon. That looks dangerous, doesn't it? Let's hope it can cause some damage. We did quite well in the last Annihilator. I don't even know if it will qualify for the next Annihilator. And here, the Wedge Pusher, not as strong as the Pusher, and came after it. They're very big rivals. The Pusher has not qualified. So if this qualifies, it will make it feel a lot better. The thing about the Wedge Pusher, though, is it's got another panel underneath it, which means, despite being a wedge, it's not that good at getting underneath stuff. So, let's get on. 3, 2, 1, activate. And you didn't already know, that's actually me saying that. That's not like some sort of artificial thing saying that. That's me. Yeah, I like Robot Wars a lot, as you can guess. Oh, and that weapon is already severely damaged. Yeah, I don't know if that's going to work much longer. No. It's got it to work again. It doesn't look like it should work, does it though? Yeah, he mainly gets taken out by being flipped. Oh dear, I think that may happen now. Yep, he's over. And that's him out of the tournament. He could easily be invertible, but he isn't. He's just a really bad robot. So they're all out of the tournament. Yeah. Wedge Pusher certainly on top here. The spinner is pretty much broken, and the Wedge Pusher is now going to push him into the arena side wall. A very robust robot. We know that though from the last Annihilator. Not the Wedge Pusher. That's a robust robot as well. But yeah. Robot going at him with the wedge because he knows the weapon isn't working. So as long as he can get, if he gets underneath him, then he can do the slamming, and he's not a bad pusher himself. And if he can flip him over, then it's going to be all over. So there's still everything to play for here. But if he gets flipped over now, he's lost that white panel that goes across there, which means that if he gets flipped over to there, he won't be able to self-right. He will not be able to continue. He's losing his weapon. Luckily, those pieces mean he can self-right. So if he's there, those are, well, pretend, obviously, wheels. And then that's his main drive unit for that way up. Oh, that's lucky, because those can now self-right him to there. If it landed there, then he's out. He's lucky. Getting underneath, though, that's why he keeps pushing the pusher around. Now he's trying to flip the pusher over, because if he can do that, then it's going to be all over for the pusher. And he keeps getting in and underneath the pusher. He's got the pusher pinned, but he hasn't flipped the... Oh, and he's flipped it over! And he's through to the Annihilator! So, now this trash robot on this one, who certainly was on top till the very end there, go out of the tournament. Oh, that's on that side, isn't it? Oh, no, it was on this side. Sorry, it's getting a bit confused there. They go out of the tournament in the first round. A lot of repairing to do. Let me show you how this robot goes together. Right, that goes... Hang on. Oh my god, that goes there. Yeah. Then that goes on like that. Sticking onto there. It's quite hard. Then that will go there. And then this one, the shorter one, because that wasn't there, will go on there. There we go. Yeah. Well, he somehow got through to the Annihilator because of that rear wedge. That was very lucky that he has that rear wedge. Recently I made that in solid panel, and those two. Single wedge, unlike they were there, and sorry, these were there, and then they were... 2 more of them there, and then just changing that to a solid piece. Really good. And after this little tournament, I am going to change them both to solid piece as well, because I've got another solid piece. So then it'll be even better. But yeah, we'll go through to the Annihilator. Our next fight includes an invertible robot like the Thwackbot, but this time a flipper. You press there, but the thing is, it isn't a very accurate flipper, and often doesn't do too much flipping. Why? We have so many without flippers. Now we have 2 flippers in this one, with Octan here, an incredibly powerful flipper, and an awesome robot. And here we have a full body spinner, like the full body spinner melee we had earlier. This is the only other full body spinner in the competition, apart from one other. Sorry, I got that wrong. Yeah, there's 5 full body spinners in the tournament, and 3 of them are in the same melee. And yeah, that is that basically. Recently modified because the engine was down there. It didn't have that block there in it, which meant it was incredibly hard to spin and couldn't get any speed up. Didn't do any damage really. So yeah, now let's see how that does. Obviously, it hasn't been televised or YouTubeized before, but I'll know how much better it is. 3, 2, 1, activate! It's with 2 flippers, and this robot cannot self-right, so I think I know who the flippers are going to go for. Bit unfair. Oh, he's going for Octan now, that's interesting. He has a very low centre of gravity, or at least he did before he got that block anyway. And now he's going for the other one. He's certainly doing some damage. Luckily for him, because of that gyroscopic effect, he hasn't been flipped over by Octan yet. Octan trying to get a flip, missing the flip. Ah, he's over. It was just a matter of time, really. He's the first one out of the tournament. Now it's between these 2. Can one of them flip the other out? Or will the unreliable Octan prove too unreliable? No, Octan is stuck on its side. And the winner is the Thwackbot. Yeah, it's like a Thwackbot. It isn't a Thwackbot. Just to say it is big rivals with the Thwackbot that's already through. So those 2 go out. And first hurdle. I don't know why I always say that. You can be quite bored about them. Next 3 robots. And this robot doesn't look like much. Just a wedge. It is much though. It smashed scrap metal. True, scrap metal didn't do much in the last Annihilator, and this is the last Annihilator qualifier. As you may have told, scrap metal isn't in this Annihilator, but it has smashed scrap metal, and I promise you, scrap metal's a good robot. Really good. This robot is a slam bot. Let me just show you, compared to one of the robots that's already gone out, how good a slam bot is. This robot's already gone out. This was from the first half. This is how good a slam bot is. Oh well, okay, it flipped itself over, but if you watch the first half, you know this is nowhere near. This is way more damage than what happened, and that's just in one hit. That wasn't already off, or yeah, it's way more damage. That ripped that to pieces. So that's just the yeah, it's more powerful than some of the spinners. And talking of that, we do have a spinner in this melee. A full body spinner with 2 sticky hammery things to do the damage. Yeah. You know, this is by far a longer video, I think. Yeah, actually, it's quite close. The first one, anyway. And then this tiny robot. This is originally built for a little featherweight tournament that I kind of do. Like, not actually featherweight, but just I build small robots. And this was originally a walker in that, but converted to the main series to not be a walker. This is what it looks like, and you've even got this nice little convenient little handle to flick that over. So yeah, that can do some damage, hopefully. I don't think it's going to do too much compared to a massive full body spinner. Here's just a bit of a size comparison, and that's very strong as well, so it's going to be an interesting fight. Yeah, certainly will be. 3, 2, 1, activate! Sorry, he's already immobilized. That's enough damage to immobilize him. His body's been ripped in half. My full body spinner has ripped him into half. He is not the strongest robot. This, I might say, is one of my least powerful full body spinners. The only one that's least powerful is one that's already gone out. This one. I think, apart from that, this is my least powerful full body spinner. Oh, and apart from this one, because I built that. These are all filmed in the same day, so for you it may be the next day, but for me, this morning. 20 minutes ago. Oh, that's a shock. The Slambot's doing serious damage. Oh, but the Slambot flipped itself over. He goes through anyway. Wow. Well, the Slambot was on top there, but yeah. KO'd itself. Slambot too crazy. Yeah, that Slambot is really good though. If it doesn't do that. So that will do for the second half of the qualifiers. I'll see you next time for the Annihilator. Quick reminder of who's in it. We have Hit on the Bar, Wedge, the Thwackbot. Whatever this is called, I think it's a bit. It was originally based on Combat Ant, but it doesn't look anything like that anymore. That's the Robot Balls robot. Whatever this is, the Thwackbot Flipper robot sign thing. And then the one that just went through the full road spinner, whatever that one is. Yeah, those are our Annihilator robots. See you next time. Bye bye.